Get off the sidelines and take control of your financial future at www.tackletrading.com. Get in the game.
All right. Okay, so here's FinViz. FinViz is just a financial website, as you guys well know by now. We use it for its heat maps, and we use it for its screener. And some of you probably use it for, checking the news and whatnot. So I'm going to click on the screener button. I'm looking for bullish stocks out there. So I'm going to say market cap plus mid. Let's do average volume over 500,000 shares daily. Some people do prefer 1,000,000 shares traded daily. Price, we're going to say over 20 bucks. And we definitely want an optionable and shortable. Now, if you wanted to scan from a sector perspective, here's your sectors. Like if you wanted to see utilities was doing really good, just go look at all the utility stocks. If you wanted to see if healthcare is doing good, go look at the healthcare stocks. Here's your different industry groups out there as well. And so now let's go over to the technical analysis tool there. And let's say, okay, we want stocks above the 200-day moving average. We want stocks above the 50-day moving average. But I'm going to say stocks below the 20-day moving average. And based on what you guys are seeing, what pattern in the 1, 2, 3 am I trying to find if the stock is above the 200, the 50, but below the 20 simple moving average? What pattern? Yeah, I'm trying to find pattern number 3, right? I'm trying to find a stock that's retraced underneath its 20-day moving average that's in an overall bullish uptrend. That's what I'm trying to find. So let's now go, just because we got 93 stocks, let's hit the chart button there. And let's go through this, through the charts. Okay, now I like to quickly do that. By the way, that's a Head and Shoulders on AIV. ALR, good example there. A little reversal pattern. Guys, be selective when you do this. You don't just have to jump on the first stock you see that looks decent. Look for things that are consistent. Look for things that that you can trust their technical setup, so to speak. Let me look at DCT a little further. Oh, big drop in DLR here. Looks like that was probably earnings driven. Same thing in ED, big drop. And looks like that was earnings driven as well. Big drop in FE. Little Head and Shoulders pattern in GGP. I'll show you that one. That's a little bit of a retracement in HDB. You don't love it, but it is a retracement. I'm recording this, Allison, and you can just replicate it. Seems a little easier, right? Because there's sometimes I will put different parameters in there if I'm looking for a breakout versus a retracement, if I'm looking for an earnings play. It's just, and that's the difficult part of scanning with FinViz, is the fact that you have to build the scan. There are some pre-made scans in Thinkorswim, and maybe would it help if next session Tim talked to you guys about some of those pre-made scans? Would that help? Kind of building some of those out? Okay, we'll have Tim do that next session. Yeah, in TOS, Robert, in TOS. All right, this is our last page going through it. Okay, so we got 4 stocks here. Let's go ahead and look at there. There is looking. It's called the Options Dynamics software, Terry, and I'm in the process of reviewing it right now. I've had it for a while, but I am in the process of reviewing it right now, and I do think I will be using it in the future for me. It's got a lot of cool options, things that Mock Trader doesn't have. It's got a lot of the scannings that I like and the charting software I like as well. I haven't really got into all the other things out there. It is a little bit more pricey though, and that's a concern when you're a new trader. As a business owner, will we take on any cost if it provides us a positive result? Yeah. So if it finds me one trade, I'll do it. Does that make sense, guys? And that's just the reality. If it's a good software and it makes me money, I'm going to spend money to have the good software. And so it's like, I think $170 a month is the fee for it. So if you're kind of new and whatnot, maybe you wait a little bit, but I would look into it and see if it's a software that you would like. And I'll post my review of it, a video of it, okay? And that'll kind of help you guys out. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these real quick. Here's ALR. Now, just based on what you know right now, everybody tell me, what is the wave count you're in? Well, always look at your other trend, okay? Your other trend, this is all just part of neutrality right here. All of this is just neutrality, guys, okay? So your trend starts here. Wave 1, wave 2, going into the beginnings of wave 3. All right, so coming into there, are we at a good buy zone in wave 3? Yeah, it's right at the old resistance zone, right? It's right at this old resistance zone here, 40, 25, $40. I'd probably put support at $40 right there. And so, yeah, we're in a good buy zone. So let's go ahead and set up the trade. Well, here, the high of the day is 41.17. The ATR is 86 cents, 9 cents. That's 10% of the ATR, 9 cents above the high. That's going to have an entry order of 41, what is that, 9 cents, 26 by 41.35. That's my entry order. My stop loss, 1/2 the ATR, 43 cents. 1/2 the ATR, 43 cents underneath $40. I'm going to put a stop loss at 39, what would that be, 39.57. Okay, and now my target order, I'm going to draw my Fibonacci here, draw the motive wave, back down to the corrective wave, and going into wave 3, what can I target? The 161 or the 100? You can target 161, but I'm going to target 100. So basically, I'd probably do something fairly similar in the sense that I would put an order just to sell at $50 at the 161 level with an alert at $100. Okay, and so I'm going to target the 161 at $50.58, and I'm going to put an alert at the 100 level at 46.54. Does that make sense, everybody?
Get off the sidelines and take control of your financial future at www.tackletrading.com. Get in the game.